Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty Bank Nifty analysis. Today we will take a look at the daily chart for Nifty and Bank Nifty, and we will also take a look at the key levels where we can trade tomorrow. Today's day was a good day for option buyers on both sides. Today the market opened and then there was a movement on the upside, and after that, at a particular all-time high, from a particular all-time high, then there was some profit booking seen and the sellers also entered the market. So the candle that we have for today is a bearish candle. So we'll take a look at the candle during the charts, but before that, a disclaimer. All the views and opinions expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and in no way is a buy or sell recommendation. Any buying or selling decision or any trading or investing decision needs to be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. So what I'm sharing with you all right now is a Nifty spot chart on a daily time frame, and as you can see here, after yesterday's candle, which was a shooting star variation pattern which I had mentioned in the video, today's candle is a bearish candle, and the wick is more or less same. The upper wick and lower wick is more or less same. The body is huge, and this close, that is today's candle close, is below yesterday's candle close. So ideally yesterday's shooting star pattern has been activated, and this today's candle is kind of a confirmation of that activation. Now the key thing to note here is that despite this being a red candle, it has managed to close above the uh, top of this purple channel, the dotted purple channel that it had broken a couple of days back, right? And uh, it is also interesting to see that this we have seen a slight recovery from the lower position, right? So if you see here, the low was 22,871, and there is a recovery of just somewhere around 50 points, and the price has managed to close above this uh, top of this purple channel, right? So the thing is, in yesterday's video I had said that my bias is towards bullishness, but if this is uh, a shooting star, and if today's candle closes below yesterday's candle, then in that case I would consider initiating a downside trade, and that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today. So now the what do you say, the market is open for both sides. The key thing to note here is, if the market breaks today's low, that is today's low was what, roughly 22,866. If the market breaks today's low and sustains below it, then in that case it may retest this level, the black line, that is 22,777 levels, and from there it may again look for a rebounds or a recovery, right? So if tomorrow, if the market opens slight gap down, or if it opens flat and then continues to move downside, then in that case I will be keen to initiate a downside trade, and my initial targets would be 22,866. And if I'm entering into a trade after the price sustains below 22,866, then my initial target, or the first target, would be 22,777, and from there I will be again interested to initiate a upside trade wherein I am expecting recovery, right? On the other hand, if the market opens with a huge gap up, or even if a slight gap up, then in that case I will be uh, looking at what the price action is, but my bias would still be on the bullish side, and I will continue to initiate a trade if the highs of today, that is 22 1 111, I think 22,110 was today's high. So if the price breaks above 22,111 and sustains above it, then I'll give a 20 points buffer. So as I have mentioned here, 23,133. So 23,133 is the level that I'll be looking for. If the price breaks and sustains about 23,133, then in that case I will go ahead and initiate a upside trade. Alternatively, what I can do, or what I would suggest, is, rather than trading this near expiry, trade for a longer term expiry, right? So trade for a 5th June or a 4th June expiry, and or even if possible 12 June or 13 June as well, right? So if you are taking a longer you are trading a longer expiry, then in that case you can consider going bullish even if today's candle is a red candle. However, if you are trading near expiry, then in that case I would suggest go with the flow. If tomorrow the price breaks below 22,855 and sustains below it, then it's best to go ahead with the downside trade till at least 22,777, where we can see how the price consolidates and whether it is rebouncing back or whether it is continuing its movement on the downside, right? So the key levels for tomorrow would be 23,133 on the upper side, as I said, and 22,855 on the lower side. In between, the market is expected to be range bound. I will not be surprised if tomorrow we see a doji candle or a small bodied red candle or a small bodied green candle, and again the close would be above this dotted purple line. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that kind of a candle, right? Let's look at Bank Nifty now. So Bank Nifty has entered this had entered this purple channel, right? Yesterday I had talked about this. Day before yesterday it had entered this purple channel, and yesterday it had taken support and then managed to close inside it. Today, if you see this closely, it has not only tested the middle of the channel, but it has also uh, experienced some rejection, or there is some resistance that is experienced from the middle of this purple channel, and from there you can see the sell off or the profit booking that has happened. Now it will be let me just check. Yeah, let me just give you an idea. So from 49,688 to 49,281. So 49,688 was the was the day high today, and 49,281 is the day close. So we have actually, I mean, the price has actually closed roughly 400 points from the day high. So uh, it has what do you say, the price has fallen so much that almost 400 points it has fallen, right? And it has closed at 49,281. So is my bias towards Bank Nifty bearish? No, not at all. The reason being, the close is still above yesterday's close. So the pattern that you see for the last four trading sessions is higher high, higher low. Okay, that's one thing. Second, this particular shooting star has not come at the um, top or the end of the uptrend. Definitely it has been followed by an up, it has come after following a uptrend, but it cannot be considered as the top of the uptrend, unlike in this case, which wherein it took resistance at the top of this purple channel as well as the top of this blue channel, and from there this was this shooting star like candle, right? So that could have been considered as a trend reversal candle, but however in this case this is just a ordinary we can call this as an inverted hammer candle. Now interesting thing is, we have observed, or most of the cases it is observed, that in case of inverted hammer candle, if the price passes the highs, then in that case there is a short covering rally and then the big green candle gets formed. Now I'm not saying this will happen tomorrow, but there is a very good likelihood that this in the coming trading sessions we may see a price moving further upside, right? Another thing I want to tell you here is that tomorrow we may again see the it is very much likely that we may see the middle of the channel being retested again, and we may see a close nearby or higher than today's close. Tomorrow is a day before Nifty expiry, and that Bank Nifty expiry, and that Bank Nifty expiry is going to be a monthly expiry, right? So there will be a lot of contracts which will be squared off, so it will be highly volatile. So best part is, don't enter into the trade right away. If at all you have to enter into a trade, enter when the price is at a lower level, roughly around 49 887 or 49.55 levels, and then uh, try to enter a expiry which is not the near one. So don't trade for this monthly expiry, trade for a longer one like 5th June or a 12th June expiry, right? So just to be on safer side, okay? And definitely the bias is still towards bullishness. The candle here seen is also green. We have seen some profit booking as well as selling happen at higher prices. However, the buyers are still strong. Now it is quite obvious, right? Anyone who would have purchased here like 47 to 77 levels would definitely consider booking profits at 49,688 levels, isn't it? So roughly after 2000 points, if someone is booking their profits, and even weak hands would be leaving their positions, then in that case there is bound to happen that this rejection is seen. So I am not at all alarmed at this particular candle formation. However, in case of Nifty, definitely yes, that close is below yesterday's close, and that candle is a good big green candle, sorry, big red candle. So for Nifty, I am little worried. However, since the close is above the dotted purple channel, I am still hopeful that the price is going to go on the upside. The bias is still towards bullishness, right? Same goes with Bank Nifty, but Bank Nifty according to me is more strong as compared to Nifty right now. And another thing is Nifty has tested new all-time highs, so there is obvious thing that it is trading in uh, a no man's land, or an unknown area, and that is the reason why there is skepticism and people will tend to book profit. However, in case of Bank Nifty's all-time high is almost at around 49,974 something, right? And we were at today's high, that is 49,688. We were still 300, roughly 300 points away from the all-time high. So there was no what do you say, there was no fear of an unknown territory, and there was no fear to book profits immediately. But still some people considered to book profits, and that is the reason why I said I am not very much alarmed with this candle formation for Bank Nifty, right? So my bias is still towards bullishness for Bank Nifty as well as for Nifty. But tomorrow, just for tomorrow, Nifty, in case if it goes down the levels which I had mentioned, I may initiate a downside trade. Same goes with Bank Nifty. If Bank Nifty opens gap down, and if it breaks below the level of 49,066, then in that case I may consider initiating a downside trade once the price breaks and sustains below 49,000 level, because 49,000 is a psychological level. And in that case whatever the I mean, everyone who would have purchased, right? If all the buyers, everyone would have purchased, they would want to exit from their positions because the next day is expiry, right? So I would be taking that kind of a risk, but with a stop loss. Okay. The key levels to watch out for Bank Nifty for tomorrow is 49,699 on the upper side, that is roughly around 49,700, and 49,044 on the lower side. So if the price breaks and sustains below 49,066, which is this level, the black line, still I will give it 20 odd points to play with. And if the price further drops and sustains below 49,044, then in that case I may go ahead and initiate a downside trade for a near expiry. The reason I'm saying near expiry is because my overall biasness is towards bullishness, and I am pretty sure that by the day of election results the price is going to go high. But in case if I have to trade for this expiry, that is day after tomorrow's expiry, then in that case I will be keen to take a downside trade with a stop loss, right? So the key levels, as I said, is 49,044 on the lower side and 49,699, that is 49,700 on the upper side. So in between these 700 points, I think the market is going to be range bound. We may also see an inside candle, because this candle is a very big candle, similar to even this bearish candle, right? We may again see an inside candle here for Nifty as well. So all the possibilities are still open. However, the bias for me is still bullish towards a longer time frame, right? For a week or two, the bias is towards bullishness. If you ask me for the next for this coming expiry, that is day after tomorrow, for Bank Nifty, it might go down till 49,000, but again from there it may bounce back or reverse. As for Nifty, it may go down till 22,800 or 22,777 levels, and from there it could reverse. So since since this next expiry is just a couple of days away for both Nifty and Bank Nifty, that is the reason why I said if we want to initiate a downside trade, we can, given the fact that the price breaks and sustains the lower levels given. Okay, right. So that's the analysis from my side. Do let me know in comment section whether you were able to take trade today and whether you made profits or whether you booked losses. Also, on which side of the price movement were you able to make profits today, or book losses today, right? And if there's anything else you would want me to cover as part of these videos, do let me know. Also, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And just before we wrap up, a small disclaimer: making money in stock markets is not easy and there is no shortcut to make money. However, with continuous improvements and over time, we can definitely make money from stock markets. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.